You don't think so? Like, look at my mic, and then look at me. Like, the camera is clearly focused on the mic.
Oh, well, I guess a little bit. I mean, I feel like you do have it like slightly angled different than usual, maybe.
It's because I have my feet laying up. My legs are pretty tired.
I mean, I don't blame you.
I might move it mid like stream, but I'm like, whatever.
I mean, it's fine. I mean,
Also,
it's not gonna be like a super long one, anyways.
speaking of bad news, I was working on my unboxing video, and some of the stuff looked kind of like fucked up. Like some of the like not even some, like quite a bit of the footage looked kind of like messed up, and I was like, okay. I was like, maybe it's just like my editing software. Sometimes it does that, especially when like it's about to die and it's plugged in. It's just a lot for my laptop. It's pretty. Yeah. But then I charged it up and it was like cooled off, and then it was still bad. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to freaking post the video.
Oh no!
I know. I'm so upset. I'm like, the one time I actually get to do something. I'm like, this is what happens when you can't do like when you try to do something.
Literally, trust me, understandable.
I know, but I just was like, oh, I finally had something, and it's freaking.
It's okay. It's okay. You're still gonna get the boxes, so
I guess that's right. No, obviously. Since the video's kind of basically scrapped. Look, they got these scissors, which I thought were just pink scissors. I was like, the fuck? But
they're acclaimed, aren't they?
Yeah, but like the logo's like right somewhere on the blade. I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, I see it at the bottom a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to like angle it. See, yeah, there it is. Like, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
It's kind of blurry, but not blurry in real life. But yeah, I was like, they just gave us pink scissors, and then I saw it. I was like, oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm like, this is cool. I like how subtle it is. I'm like, I can open all my boxes with these.
It's insane. Now you have box opening scissors.
Exactly. I'm gonna keep these in my little thing. I'm gonna try and do something to like make up for the fact that I couldn't do this. I was thinking, I don't have that much in mind. I was trying to think of like trying to incorporate like stuff that I have here so I can film it here because it is a little easier for me since I have my own space. I just don't know what yet.
I mean, you could do. I mean, if you wanted to do something while you're at your dad's, I mean, you could realistically do like a wall tour.
That's true. That is true. Actually, I mean, I've been putting this off, but I had got new shelves because remember the shelves that I had before in the books
that toppled over. Yeah.
Yeah. I finally got new ones a while ago. It's just you need to drill them in so they can stay on the wall. And so I'm gonna hang. I think. Well, actually, I need to hang my micro brawlers. I got the little micro brawlers of the Bucks, and so I have like That's why I have my headband. It's because it was just sitting on my desk. My Revolution Bucks figures are homeless. My Funko Pop Buck figures are homeless. My book is homeless. It's just on my desk. Yeah, they're all homeless. But yeah, for sure the Kenny one, like it's a beautiful one.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you could just do like something simple like that if you still wanted to do something.
Yeah, that is true. They'll probably have to be sometime
if you got them, if you got like specific things from anyone you do, you could like give shout outs throughout.
That is true. Well, this wasn't from anyone specific, but I did get it. I sent it into High Spots and got it.
Oh, hi, Tommy. Timmy and Hector. Timmy and Hector checking in. Hello.
I sent this one into High Spots. I bought it myself from Shop AEW, but I sent it to High Spots and got it signed.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And they actually sent me someone else's item, and I was like, "This isn't mine." So
I remember that.
I tried to reach out, and they got back to me, but I was like almost like in a panic. I'm like, "Someone please answer me!" But they did like the same day. It was like it took like a couple hours, and they respected my honesty, and they sent me a e-gift card, like $20. I still have yet to use it. If they have like another signing, I probably might use it then.
There you go.
But I was like, I'm just saying, like, not to toot my own horn or pat myself on the back, but like, you know, it was a signed Kenny Funko Pop, and I don't think it wasn't personalized like mine. Like, it didn't have anyone's name on it. So I'm like, dude, I could have easily sold it for a few $100s, especially easily. The Funko Pop alone's pretty hard to find because, you know, that's when they were in Hot Topic. It was before AEW. It was like New Japan.
Yeah.
Kenny. And so I was like, it's in the box. It's in great condition. It's signed. And it's from High Spots. I was like, wow. I was like, I could have easily just been a dick. But then I knew, like, I didn't even take like a second thought. But I just knew that if it was my item, I'd be freaking out or I'd be pissed if my item didn't show up. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna send it back because I just know the feeling. If it would,
no,
if it was, if it was me, I would not want.
Oh yeah, someone would be catching hands. Tommy said, I hope there's a pop-up signings this weekend because he's trying to get Rhea Ripley to sign his left tit or his forehead.
I don't know how strict the people are like at the signings, but like I think forehead you could get it signed, but tit,
yeah, titty probably no.
Titties, yeah. Well, you're not.
I mean, she was stepping on people.
I was gonna say people like I think signing a tit is like
that's like rock star type shit.
And not just that, but like signing a tit is like not as surprisingly, in my opinion, it's not as weird as like proposing to them, like especially when they're taken by someone, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. People do be getting kind of weird with that shit.
Mm-hmm. You can get your cowboy hat.
I can get my cowboy hat signed. Yes, you could. You definitely can. I think that's the only logical thing you should do. At that point, I mean, am I right?
Mad stuff is getting out of control. I was gonna read a part of the document, but
I was say I can send you the full.
Yeah, do that. I'll probably read it sometime tomorrow. But
here, I'll send it to you now before I forget.
Freaking Sean from Sean Ross Sapp is just he keeps like talking about it, and I guess Brad Shepard's now involved.
Oh yeah, because he blatantly
he outed the woman.
Yeah, he outed the woman. And that's talked about in the document.
Oh shit.
How the fuck do I hold on, I gotta figure out how did Matt send me this? Oh, there we go. It wouldn't give me the thing on the bottom. Copy. Go into Instagram. That's you.
Yes, it is me. Hi, I'm the problem. That's me.
Mood. Okay, I sent it to you on Instagram. It should work. If not, let me know.
Let's see. Oh shit, it worked. Oh my god, 67 pages, bro.
I wasn't kidding. Told you 67 pages.
Complaints.
Just
there's a lot of
bananas. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking complaints. He's an evil piece of fucking shit. And I didn't even read it all. I read like snippets, and I wanted to vomit at work.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Sorry, he said bananas. He said this shit was bananas.
This shit will always be bananas.
B-N-A-N-A-S.
Gotta love songs that teach you how to spell. Glamorous.
Yes, I know, right? I'm like, I only know how to spell glamorous because of Fergie.
Damaged by Danity Kane. I listened to that song on the way home. They tell you how to spell damaged. Come on now. Songs that teach you how to spell. Love it. Here's the fucking whack. All right. Oh, good.
I'm sorry. It's because someone I got a notification on Twitter. Someone like posted like a snippet, just like a little screenshot of like I don't even know what. On page 4 of the document. I'm just reading that really quick.
Page 4. Real Tears just popped in to say hi. Love the show. Have a great show. Gotta get back to work. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's rough.
What the fuck?
I literally have like no words. I gave Matt like a heads up. I was like, I'm probably gonna like low-key break down talking about the full thing on Saturday. But like, and I even told him, I was like, I'm not even gonna like fully talk about it tonight because like I haven't read it all. I've just seen bits and pieces that have floated about on Twitter.
And when did this happen?
It looked like it was like 2020, 21, and 22.
Not that it makes it any better, but I think like the cherry on top of this shit cake is like the fact that he's fucking like in his 70s, you know, like it's so fucking gross. I'm not saying that if he was younger it would have been better, but no, it's still fucking gross. Obviously,
she also just like lived in the building. Like she didn't like have any like prior knowledge of like the business and everything like that. So he just like brought her in, got her a job just to do all of that awful, inhumane shit to her. I need him in a cell in hell. Not a hell in a cell in hell. Like Supernatural, the kid.
Everyone's fucking talking about it. Like I'm on Twitter, which is kind of rare for me, but
that's why I wasn't sure if you even saw it.
I saw it on Instagram, surprisingly, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like,
when it reaches the gram, shit's real.
Dude, he's number 2 on trending. Vince McMahon.
I wonder fucking
why is Jericho along with it? Like how it says like who's trending, and then at the bottom it says like I guess
because they're basically all just saying like fuck Vince, fuck Laurinaitis, fuck Brock, fuck Jericho, fuck Ric Flair.
Oh,
I've seen a lot of like the groupings.
Gotcha.
Tweets. I think that's why I would assume. All right, you wanna start this?
Yes, I need to get off, bro. Like this, that's why I stay away from Twitter, because I get into this rabbit hole and it just gets me mad. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you're telling me. All right, I gotta mark my time. Let's do it. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the She Elite Showcase. I am your host with the mostest, the shaman of She Elite, the hardest working woman in podcasting.
Yes,
it's Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Thank you. Joining me, of course, this my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my whittle devil Adam Cole, baby. Miss Y2 Garcia, Savannah. Savannah.
Oh my god.
So before we dive fully into everything, yes, we're going back to our roots today. We're doing a Rumble predictions episode.
That's how we got started. The two of us, at least.
Yes, that is the first podcast Van and I ever did. I believe was Survivor Series predictions.
Yes. I don't know what year it was, but it was the one where Lana was the lone survivor. That's all I remember.
I feel like that would have been 2020.
2020, probably? Question. You know what? Yeah, I think so. Because 2021's when we that year we started.
Yeah, because I'm going on 4 years of podcasting.
Holy shit! I don't even know what. How many years am I on again? What, 2, 3?
So we're in the third year of She Elite.
So 3.
So
I think I'm slightly older than She Elite because
we'll find out your first official episode on SmackDown, and then we'll figure out your day. That's what I do.
I'm gonna say I know it's only been a few years, but I still don't know the answer.
That's okay. So before we do have a little bit of news and rumors because Vince McMahon's a piece of fucking garbage. Before we get into all of that,
I was gonna say so much happened. Of course, after we get off last week.
Every time. But if you're watching us live here on twitch.tv/showcase, you can follow for free. If you want to subscribe, you can. You have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. You can use that money, not give it to Jeff Bezos and give it to us. Subscribe. It'd be great.
Oh, you're gonna get the freaking Jeff Bezos song stuck in my head.
I love Bo Burnham. I listened to that song the other day, actually.
no.
If you're also watching us live, youtube.com/showcase. It is free to subscribe and to like and to comment and all of the things, and you can watch the VODs back and all of that stuff. And if you want to spend more money on us, patreon.com/Showcase, where you get exclusive non-wrestling content every single month. I might do something this weekend just to throw up there for the month of January. It might be a little rant, might be something. Who knows? You guys will
I think after you read after you read a certain something, maybe you will go on a rant.
We're just gonna start with that because I don't want to be in a terrible mood going into our actual predictions. So I'm going out of order. I'm breaking my habit here. So typically as I do it, I do the things that happened first and then the things that happened last. Hi Matt, you're here just in time.
What's up?
So today being January 25th, I'm at work on my phone as I am killing time, and I see a bunch of things pop up on Twitter. Vincent Kennedy McMahon is being sued again. This time for alleged, not even alleged, it was actually happening. Basically sex trafficking. SA, I won't say the full things because I'm not getting us kicked off Twitch. And things of that nature. This court document is 67 pages. I have not read it all. That is why we're not going to fully go into depth about it. That'll be a next big thing. Yes. Once I fully read everything. But from what I have seen, apologies, Vince and John Laurinaitis and Brock Lesnar, you all can go straight to hell and sit there and stay there for good. Because what the fuck? Everything in the document, again, from what I've seen, heinous, illegal, disgusting, inhumane. It made me sick to my fucking stomach reading some of the shit that this poor woman and multiple other women went through. Because she said in the thing, in part of the document, I don't know if it was that or something else, that it took her so long to do it because she had to do it for other people. She had to be the one to come forward. Yeah, Granny, yeah, welcome to that.
Yeah, right, I'm like, welcome. If y'all are just joining us right now, sorry. But yeah, I've read like only a snippet on Twitter and I'm like, yeah, I don't think
whatever you saw, it gets worse. You don't have to tell me.
Well, that was a snippet from page 4, so I'm like, all right. I don't even know what's before, and I don't even know what the other
4 of 67. The fact that he's
Jesus.
He did it backwards.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing, guys.
It gets worse. It gets way fucking worse, my dear. The fact that he's not in jail after everything that came out literally in 2023.
You know what's sad? He's probably still not going to go to jail.
Oh, he's not, because he's a white rich billionaire and he got away with it. Yeah. And this doesn't matter. All of the hush money he gave to people didn't matter. All of the other allegations didn't matter. Nothing fucking matters. That's the world we live in. That's the sad reality we live in. And it's continuously women who get the shit end of the stick, specifically in situations like this. And the amount of people I have seen on Twitter defending this woman, rightfully so. I have seen people going to bat for Vince on this.
Really?
Yeah. No one I follow, but like...
No, but what are the... No, yeah. I like, again, you go on rabbit holes just to see what strangers are saying. And again, that's why I don't get on Twitter that much, because it pisses me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are people even saying to like...
people are like, from what I saw, Vince was gifting this woman countless gifts, expensive gifts, every year. So from 2020 to 2022, And like someone broke it down because somebody who had the time got to read the document, like broke everything down from what she received each year as gifts from him.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, she was getting X amount of money, a new car, and like $15,000 worth of gift cards. I do remember specifically seeing that one. And just like a bunch of other shit. So people were like, of course she's gonna stay with him, and when it runs out, she's... First of all, fuck you. Any person I see defending Vince you're joining him down there. And when I get down there, I'll see y'all there, and you're all catching hands.
I was gonna
because
say,
I'm going to, but like
we're going also, but not because of that. We have our own reasons, all right? Like,
yeah, I'm bisexual. According to the Bible, I'm going to hell anyways. So
there's a lot of people who are going to hell for other different reasons, not just for not being straight, all right? Like,
every reason you can possibly think of. We're all going to hell.
Yeah,
Nobody's
I was like, I don't like when I've talked about it, a little obvious side tangent that when homophobes use like the Bible card, I'm like, first of all, not everyone follows religion. So just don't force that upon them. The way people talk about pushing the gay agenda, that you're pushing the religion agenda.
The gay agenda is fabulous. So join it.
Well, and I was just like, there's so much other shit that happened in the Bible that if you really want to follow like what the Bible says, this world would be pretty fucked up, bro. I'm just saying.
Hell party.
I'm not even joking. Like
no, that's
a lot of sacrifices, like.
Oh yeah, we're going on the wrong tangent here.
Let's back to the main tangent.
Back to the main point. Vince and Kennedy McMahon, you can suck my dick and go to fucking hell, you piece of fucking garbage. Human garbage, if you're a human at that. But I don't recommend, actually. Nobody, if you are triggered by SA and demeaning acts to a woman, don't read the document. Please don't. It's 67 pages of terrible, terrible things that happen to this woman. Do not read it if it is something you will be triggered by. I don't even want to read it, but I have to because of the podcast. It's like one of those things. Like, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to be happy about it in any way, shape, or form, knowing this information and having those mental images in my head.
Yeah.
So, Vince, if this ever got to you in some way, shape, or form, or you got to play it in court or whatever, because we're talking about it, middle fingers up to you, dick.
I am not ready, but I want to read that 60-page document. But I'm not ready to.
I was going to say, if you don't want to, I'm telling you, don't.
I want to almost see how far I can make it before I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop.
Probably not super far, if I'm gonna be honest, because shit's rough and so many people knew about it and just didn't do anything about it, and that's another thing that just irritates me in my fucking core. We're gonna move on before I get really pissed off, because this is the rest of the show's good. I promise.
This will be happy times.
The rest of the times are good. And we're just gonna bust through the rest of news and rumors because there's not a lot, nothing too special. First being that happened literally not even an hour after we got off the air last week. Your boy Okada said he's out to New Japan at the end of the month. Literally by next show he will not be under contract.
That was not on my bingo card, bro. We're not even 1 month into the year, bro. This was not on my 2024. Actually, hold on. Because I have a little note. No, not a bingo card. But I do have 2024 events. So I'm gonna kind of try and document everything that's happened, and so I can go back.
Nice.
So I can go back and this happened because
I love when people do that shit.
Kazuchika, Okada leaves, and JPW.
Yeah.
All right.
So before we move on from it, where do you think he's going? Where do you want him to go? So two different answers, or the same answer. Okay.
Well, first of all, that's just shocked me as a whole. I was like, he was
what?
If not Tanahashi, that dude was the freaking face of New Japan.
Not the ace, not to get it confused.
Yeah, not the ace, but the face. The ace, the face, and everything in between, literally.
That's a shirt.
I know, right? But I was really shocked, but he talked about how it's because he feels like he's slowing down and he's not being challenged. He wants to kind of like go find some like
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like I was really surprised to hear that. But
yeah.
Where I want him to end up, I don't know. Like wherever he goes, I'll be happy as long as he's happy. I've seen a lot of people say like apparently again, you don't know what to fucking believe when it comes to like freaking dirt sheets and all that. But some people are saying that he's already like new NXT WWE bound, but then like Sean Ross said, well, that's not true. So I'm like, well, now I'm lost. I don't know what to believe.
Well, now I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, so I'm like, now what? So I really don't know. Again, I don't know what, because again, I'm not fucking Okada. I'm not in his head, bro. As cool as that would be, he lives in my head rent free. I don't live in his head rent free. All right. So I don't know how he thinks or what he's going to base his, move on. First of all, he may very well not even leave Japan. Just because he's leaving New Japan doesn't mean he's leaving Japan. He may very well go to Noah. He may go to All Japan. He may go to Dragon Gate. There's so many Japanese promotions that he can go to. He might as well or may very well end up there. But if we're talking North America, United States stuff, it would be cool to see him in AEW. He has a lot of friends. Like the Bucks are his really good friends. It would. So if he wants to like work with his friends, he might go there. But if he's looking for like, I want to face some of the top names, WWE might be his best bet. With Rollins. Could we get Punk and Okada? Maybe, but I really don't want anyone getting hurt. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of like Drew McIntyre and Okada,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns versus Okada, like
that would be cool.
Sami Zayn versus Okada, like, So there's really the possibilities are endless, and at this point, you just gotta wait and see because you can't always listen to what you see online.
Exactly. Like, and he's still with New Japan as of this show. So.
Oh, he cried because it was like his last night in I can't pronounce it, but the hall. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it.
Korakuen?
Yeah, I was like, is that how you pronounce it?
Something like that. Hi, Will. Al is driving. She said she loves you both. # passenger princess. We know Will is a passenger princess. We love you too, Allison. Frettlemania.
Fuck that shit.
First Okada, LOL. And he said hello, lady.
Bro, look, as long as Okada kicks his ass, then sure. But if you better not put Logan Paul over Kazuchika Okada. That goes to show that you got no respect for the man, all right? I'm just saying. And that's, again, I'm not saying WWE would do this because it can very well happen at any company he goes to, but I don't know, like, because like I think of wrestlers like like when there was rumors that Kenny was going to WWE and now Okada and stuff. It just makes me worry that he might get the AJ Styles treatment, which isn't so much a bad thing because in the beginning he was treated like, yeah, this dude's like, top of the mountain, he had an awesome debut, really good matches, won the title 6 months into his WWE career. Yeah. But then he was the first, AJ was the first person to win the championship overseas. So
it's possible, like it's really gonna.
But AJ kind of had a very a plateau for a while. And I just don't want Okada to go through that. Like, I hope that they continue to book him if they want to book him as the top star that he is. I promise that he is. He's a really good talent. He's a hell of a wrestler. So I just hope whoever ends up with him treats him the way he should be treated. Yeah, Nakamura versus Okada, run it back. Absolutely.
Yeah. Will said he stands on his pick, double winner Cody Punk. Okay, we will remember that when we get to the Rumble winners. So Okada stuff aside, Seth Rollins towards MCL because
God's still gonna go up. I was talking to some of the guys at the Pro Wrestling Legacy, and they were kind of talking about how apparently the MCL, even though it is torn, with surgery, he should be out. With still enough time to come back for Mania, but it's the torn the slightly torn meniscus that might be
I believe, nobody quote me on this, I'm 90% sure he had the torn MCL going into his program with Triple H at Mania.
Really?
I think so. Not like a full tour. It might not have been a full tear, but it was definitely like a partial tear. But this is apparently a grade 2 tear. I was filming the latest Inside the Mind of during Raw. So during the show, we got information that was wrong, that he was relinquishing, and I kept it in the episode, but I put a little disclaimer. I was like, we were wrong. We were told wrong information, but here's our fantasy booking for the title, even though it's not relinquished.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's keeping the title. He plans on being at Mania and defending it.
That just tells me he's definitely gonna lose, though.
Oh, he's definitely. It's gonna be so. I don't want to see him lose in person. The fuck.
No, into Punk, bro. Come on.
My Chemical Legmans, get out of here.
I know. I saw that. That made me laugh.
God damn it.
Clean up your looks.
Ugh, love My Chemical Romance.
Yes, good ass freaking group.
That's my emo heart right there. 2 other things, and then we're gonna move on to the why everyone's here, Rumble stuff.
Yes.
I'm just keeping these other 2 short because they're WWE related, and Vince has tainted everything right now, and I don't really want to talk about good things. Raw's going to NXT. Raw's going to NXT. Raw's going to Netflix in January 2025. So their contract with USA ends at the end of September. Where they will be for those few months, nobody knows. Because USA said, yeah, we're not really gonna like show them on our channel anymore. So who fucking knows? And then Dwayne The Rock Johnson said, hey, guess what? I can't be president, but I'm gonna be on the TKO board.
I know, right?
So Rock's a part of the board, and the day after he becomes part of the board, Ava becomes the youngest NXT general manager, the youngest general manager in WWE history at 22 years old.
I saw that. Not Shawn Michaels. William Regal showed up.
I know,
bro. Now that he can be on screen, please have him say War Games, okay? Like,
if he doesn't, then
that's breaking the law.
That's That's illegal. That's 100% illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's WWE. They don't give a shit about that. Any of that kind of stuff. Main event is going to be on Tubi. Nice.
Is it Tubi
so.
free?
Yeah. Nobody watches Tubi stuff, and it's all garbage.
Oh, I only watch Tubi because there's an anime. I'm not an anime fan, but there's an anime that's based on New Japan, and it's pretty good. It's really
okay.
Good.
Yeah, like I've watched like
it's called Tiger Mask, and I love it a lot. It's on Tubi, and I was like, oh shit.
I've seen like actual like movies on Tubi. Like I'll
Same
put it on
here. I saw a movie.
Shit.
It's a pretty sad story, but I saw it on the movie on Tubi, so I was like, Tubi's not that worse, but yeah, it is free. But yeah, that's where I watched Tiger Mask. It's an anime. Kenny was on it, and it's fucking hilarious. I talked about it on my story. They paint Kenny out to be the bad guy because he bought all the desserts. I think they're like strawberry cream puffs before anyone else, and then he ate them in front of them. What an asshole.
Wow, the disrespect.
Like, he didn't steal them. He didn't, like, take them away after they were purchased. No, he beat Togi Makabe to the strawberry cream puffs. And he purchased them, and he ate them. They're his after he purchased them. So why is he a bad guy? You snooze, you... Yeah, and that makes me laugh to this day. I'm like, that would be the most Kenny thing to do. Like, paint him as the villain because... He bought all the strawberry cream puffs before everyone. Yeah. What an asshole.
The disrespect.
I know.
That is what Rock meant by head of the table. Rest easy, Roman. Regal looked at Dragon Lee, was reminded of Man in the Mask. I missed the romance between Excalibur and Regal. Gejo's going to be on Max, getting that big money. Justin laughed, and then Tiger Mask. Yeah. Okay.
Good show.
Why we're here?
The real reason we're here.
The real reason we're here, guys. We're going back 4 years.
It's hard.
Think about it. Reminisce. Everybody visualize with a second here. The show on SmackDraw. Yeah, we were there once. Savannah and I's podcasting debut together. It was.
And I wasn't even a podcaster.
She wasn't even a podcaster yet. We were just friends on Instagram.
And she was like, "You want to do it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I want to do it." I was like, 4 years ago.
It's just like,
What year was that? 4 years ago. 2020.
2020.
I was like, I can't math right now. I don't know why my head isn't mathing. So 2020, I was 19. Oh my god, I was 19.
She was a baby, folks.
You thought I was a fetus now? I
Should've
was
seen her
fucking
back then.
19. Oh my god. Dude, I have never felt so old yet so young. Here, I feel young.
You
'Cause
were
y'all-
6?
Yes, Jesus, I was 6. No, but I'm not even
Uh,
joking. Here, I feel young because y'all are like, yes, we're all in our 20s and older, but like
Mhm.
I'm in my early 20s. You guys call me a fetus. Jesus is like, oh, you're in the double digits and stuff. When it was my birthday,
Still a fetus.
yeah. Well, look, that's so here I feel young. With the guys at Legacy, I've been called old as fuck twice already. I'm like, y'all fucking suck. It's because they're all like a bunch of the guys are like teenagers. Like the oldest, the closest to my age. There's like one of them that's like my age or maybe a year older, and then there's one that's a year younger than me. And like 21, 22, 23. The
Okay.
3 of us are like in our 20s. There's like a couple guys who are like in their 30s, but like that's it. Everyone else is like 20 and under.
That's
and so
insane.
like so when I told them like, oh, they're like, well, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 22. And like one of my good friends is like, man, you're old as fuck. I'm like, you know what? Like some people think I'm a fetus, all right? And then
Fresh was gonna be 40 this year.
no.
Will was 34 4 years
Oh
ago.
my god. See,
She just
y'all,
called us grandpa and grandma.
no,
She
they
called
did.
out today. Yeah.
They did because they tell me I'm old and I'm 22. I'm like, what the
They turned
fuck? I'm like, you teenagers.
28 this year.
I literally like want to blast Teenagers by Chemical Romance because they're all teenagers. Teenagers scared the living shit out of
This is
me.
all about My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
This is great.
they could care less as long as one. Yeah, I'm like fucking teenagers. But yeah,
So again, everybody, stay with us.
4 years ago, 2020.
4 years ago, 2020, Smacked Raw Survivor Series predictions. You see it not a live video. You see a recording of these 2 people on screen. These 2 kids are here for the first time ever. And here we are 4 years later doing another predictions. We're going back to the roots here. We're going to do it for did we decide all pay-per-views?
Just I think like the big 4 and like Money in the Bank, because Money in the Bank, I freaking love Money in the Bank.
So we'll do the big 5 for
WWE.
Do the big 4 for AEW.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, I don't even know if Wrestle Dream or World's End is gonna be like an annual thing, but
I don't know. But so we'll cover those bridges when we get there. But for those who are unaware, this is how this goes. I have the match card here. Again, it's the Rumble, so things are a little different with the Rumble. And then we're gonna briefly just talk about who we think is gonna win the match, each match. And then I have, for the Rumble itself, I have the answers that were sent in on the Instagram, which thank you to those who did. So we're going to end with the Rumble. So we're going to start with the United States Championship match. We have Logan Paul, our United States champion, taking on Kevin Owens.
Scammer. He's a scammer.
Savannah, who do you think is winning and why?
My delusion really wants to say Kevin Owens, but maybe he is actually gonna win because, like, I don't know, man. Like, Logan hasn't done shit. Like, we already have a champion that doesn't do shit. That's Roman Reigns, all right.
True.
Like, we don't need another champion. Like, at least Roman's a fucking wrestler, all right. Like, he's like literally the bloodline. It's in his blood. It's been generation after generation.
Yeah.
But Logan Paul is like a fucking crypto scammer who freaking films shit he's not supposed to in Japan, has no respect or decency for human life. Like,
well, so he fits in perfectly at this company, especially under Vince's reign.
But
I'm gonna slide it in everywhere.
No, that's fine. But like, what's sad is that there's like the talent most of the talent have nothing to do with, it kind of gives them a bad rep just because they work for the company. That much sucks. Because
Fretzel said, I want my fellow Canadian KO to win, but I think Logan wins and LA Knight wins at Mania. Also, KO, Face of America again. Please.
Yes. I would love that, but KO and versus LA Knight would also be cool at WrestleMania. But
I'd be down to see that.
there you go. But yeah. Really
so do you think Kevin or you think Paul?
I think Logan, but I don't fucking want
to.
him
Yeah. Jesus agrees. Would love KO, but Logan probably.
I hope they upset me, bro. Like, dude, like not upset me, like make an that wouldn't even be an upset if freaking Logan loses. But like, I hope they prove me wrong.
They would swerve your expectations.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah. I also think Logan's probably gonna win just because we can't have nice things, and Kevin as champion would actually be fun. So we're probably stuck with Logan as champion for a little bit longer, if not until Mania. But he doesn't really show up anymore. So like,
I know, but still, like, there's like it's still the fact that like he's a champion over like you know what. R-Truth deserves to be the champion.
Now, those are the real answers here. Well, speaking of champions, the next confirmed match, I will say also for the record, neither women's world title is on the line at the Rumble, which they've done that before, which is fine. So like the women's titles will not be defended at the Rumble. Which
the only reason why I'm okay with that is because you're getting 30 women in the pay-per-view already.
Exactly. Like,
which I'm like, that is the most women that you get in a single pay-per-view. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a pass.
Plus, they're also like setting up so many different storylines for each champion right now.
Well, have them. You know, it'd be cool if they had both champions on commentary,
like they did the first year.
But did they have them on commentary, or did they just sit ringside?
I think they just sat ringside, which they probably, I mean, they might do it again, especially with Io and Rhea being your champions. Maybe.
Come on.
Or just have Rhea out there. Like, I was
going to say, if at the very least, please give me Rhea on commentary, all right? Like,
please and thank you. Y'all hear that? Oh, I also forgot to mention Kevin Patrick got fired.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they fired him.
Why?
I don't know. We got kicked off commentary a few days ago, and then they fired him. That's so mean. Like, he wasn't that bad. Guys, it's fucked up. Anyways, I forgot that happened because all the fucking bullshit today.
I know, right?
Anyways, we're move on. The second title match and the second match confirmed. For the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, we have Roman Reigns, our champion, taking on not one, not two, but three competitors. Randall Keith Orton, back jacked, looking like a snack. Alan Jones, AJ Styles. Ajax Styles. And then with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah, exactly. Roman's retaining. I mean, let's call a spade a spade.
It'll be a good match, though. Hopefully.
It's still gonna be one hell of a match. Plus, so when we get to the Rumble, which I'm doing the men's one next. So the Rumble's not gonna have Randy, or LA Knight, or AJ, unless they pull double duty.
I was gonna say that it's happened before.
Many a time.
When AJ Styles debuted, both Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, had a match. They had a last man standing match at the opening match of the show. And they both still showed up. And Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, was in the final two. But of course, he showed up at number 30, and there was that storyline. We're like, just how cool would it have been if Dean Ambrose, like, missed opportunity, bro. Like,
the possibilities could have been endless, folks. Regardless, we know Roman's walking away. The match is going to be great. The shenanigans that will ensue. I do have a question for you. Do you think this is the start, if not like the catapult of Solo turning on Roman?
I don't know. Maybe. Like, maybe it is like the seeds, and like as we get closer to Mania, like maybe what will happen, because last year at Mania, if I remember correctly, Solo is the reason he did like the Samoan spike. He's the reason Roman retained the title.
100%.
So this time he's gonna be the reason Roman loses the title.
Fingers crossed. Cody, finish that story, sir. Please, for the love of fucking God, finish the story. Please.
I know,
If
right?
he doesn't finish the story at WrestleMania, I'm walking out.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be the end of the pay. It's gonna be the end of the pay-per-view, Katie. You're gonna have no choice but to walk out.
I'm not staying for any shenanigans or the celebration. If Cody loses, I'm walking the fuck out.
I think everyone would, honestly.
Beat the traffic.
So I hope if Cody does finish the story, well, I'm gonna be optimistic and say when
Cody finishes the story.
I hope, like, no offense to Cody, but like I hope he doesn't hold it for too long, because again, I want more people becoming a champion, especially because they've worked so hard. You know, there's you know, if you really think about it, like before Punk, before Cody coming back, there's still wrestlers out there who have been, you know, loyal to the WWE, been waiting for their opportunity, and it just hasn't been taken on them because, you know, obviously these stories are both very huge, but like, you know, now that now this whole bloodline is like kind of concluding, now you can give, you know, like
we're gonna see. I'm foreshadowing. Cody's gonna win a Mania, for the love of God, and then we're gonna get him and Randy at some point, and Randy's going to beat Ric Flair's record because fuck Ric Flair.
He's tied, right? Or no? I don't know.
I think they might be tied.
Okay, I don't know.
Well, I think it's Cena and Randy are tied with Flair, which I think is 16.
I think Cena's tied, but I don't think Randy's tied. I think Randy has 15.
Okay, so Randy's just got to win the title twice. Just do a little back and forth like they did with Drew and it did Randy. That's fine with me.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Because let him beat Ric Flair.
Or
if it can't be John, it needs to be Randy.
Like, or well, when is Money in the Bank? It's in July, right?
Yeah, it's like July, like 5th.
Damn it. Okay, that might be cutting too close. I was gonna say have him win and then lose, and then he can win Money in the Bank, but that's just cutting it too close.
Too much happening.
Yeah. So like, never mind. But yeah, or might be a little more long term, but have him win and lose at some point, and then he can win the Royal Rumble next year.
Ooh, right.
Yeah, and then that's when he can. And then at WrestleMania, the main event of WrestleMania, Randall Keith Orton breaks the record with 17 times. Make it happen, bitches! Like, make it motherfucking happen.
Triple H, where you at? Make it happen.
I know, right? Paul, better fucking.
Paul, Triple H, Levesque, let's go, please. Thank you.
Write that shit down.
All right, so we got the men's rumble next. So the names confirmed, which I will say they didn't really confirm a lot for either rumble, which makes me very excited. Names confirmed.
Like that.
Cody, of course. Phil, of course. Drew McIntyre. Nakamura. Of the almighty Bobby Lashley, and then Big Gunther, as well as R-Truth and Damian Priest. Those were after I wrote all this down, so I had to remember. So those are all confirmed. I'm going to read who people think from our thing first. Hold on. It doesn't want to work. So the majority is CM Punk will win the Rumble, according to the fans, according to our friends. I did get a vote for Big Goon, though. Big Gunther winning the Rumble.
I wouldn't mind that.
I'd be down with Big Goon. Big Goon. I'm not calling him Goon anymore. It's just Big Goon. Big Goon winning.
It's almost like you're calling him a goon, though. Like, you know, like the goon.
Oh, I would
this guy's
never.
a goon. Like,
Never.
He isn't a goon.
He
He is. Which would that wouldn't be that bad, especially like he chops you to death. I mean, like that's a good way to die.
Yeah, just like it's such a fun name.
Gunther.
I love it. Gunther. So who do you? Okay, before we do winners, surprises. Any surprise entrants you think are going to show up? Any that you think or any that you want? We'll limit to 5 each.
I don't even know if I can think of 5.
I was gonna say because we might have the same ones. So
5 that might show up, or like I'm trying to think. Is there anyone?
Yeah, so like might show up, or would just be like a total surprise that you would want to see.
I'm trying to think. Maybe you should go first because I'm like.
So one that I would love to see, Biggie.
That would be, yeah. Oh, well, wait. Robert Roode, bro.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
like, yeah,
Come on,
a number 2 entry. I need it to happen because, like, I need to listen and to sing his freaking entrance music, and so does the fans. Like,
great song.
oh, just picturing it, man. You know, the piano, and everyone's losing their fucking mind, and then it starts, and the whole freaking arena is screaming the freaking yes. Oh my god. And then again, number 2 entry, so that way it's still a surprise and he can have as long of an entrance as he freaking wants.
Oh, how long do you think this entrance ramp is gonna fucking be?
It's dude.
Oh,
if
it's
it's,
so long.
I think it's gonna be like the curve, you know?
Oh my god, it's gonna take so long to get down there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god.
But worth it. Okay, so Biggie, Bobby
Roode, please, Bobby Roode. Okay, I hope, obviously, if he's good to go, like good, but like,
yeah, of course, both men specifically, because they both had neck issues.
Yeah, but that's like my dream. I would like scream my head off. Yes.
If Biggie shows up, I'm sobbing. Everybody knows.
If Bobby Roode comes, I'm gonna fucking scream.
If Bobby Roode comes out, I'll probably like tear up a little bit. Like,
oh, like, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream at the top of my freaking lungs. All right.
I think Sammy will show up, like Sami Zayn, because he's been off TV for quite some time, and he got time off.
I think he would, especially because he's still a full-time member of the roster.
Yeah, like he was just granted some well-deserved fucking time off.
I know, right? Any NXT people you want to see, or
fucking Carmelo Hayes has got to be.
I was gonna say I was like Mello probably.
If it's not Mello or Braun, because those are like the top 2. Please fucking Tony D'Angelo in the goddamn Rumble, please. I honestly, if it's not Tony D, like that's just a personal get. Mello or Braun, I think Trick.
Okay. So what? Okay. Well, this is before they started doing the NXT like entrance, participants for the Rumble, but they've done like legends, like coming back.
Yeah.
Like I remember in 2015 they had the Boogeyman come out. That was pretty cool.
Booker T's shown up a few times.
Yeah. Or like it wasn't it was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Memorial Battle Royal?
Yeah, WrestleMania, the one I went to. I believe Diamond Dallas Page was there. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
DDP.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal was fucking there. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. There was the face-off between Show and Shaq, right?
Mm-hmm. That was pretty
time
cool.
we lived in, folks. What a time.
So stuck. I'm trying to think, like, who's like a legend who's not like Ric Flair, who's like on his last freaking limb and like the smallest bump will fucking kill him. Like, who's still like a legend who's like maybe not wrestling so much, but like even like Stone Cold, bro. He had a match at Mania last year. Was it last year? No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, because it was in Texas.
I too was at that Mania. So Jesus says Jazz. We'll get to the women next. That's
Jesus! Stop
she's on
jumping ahead. Stop jumping ahead, Jesus.
I think so. Like they like low-key teased Hogan, which like for the love of God, do not.
Look.
Actually, well, no, I was gonna say because Hogan's on Matt's Deadpool, Flair's on mine. Never mind. Don't put him in there because I don't want Matt to get a point.
I'm not saying that I'd be happy if Hogan shows up, but dude, I hate to say it, but his entrance music fucking slaps. I love his entrance music.
Isn't that the worst? Like when the person is just an actual terrible human being,
but their entrance music slaps. Yeah,
such a good. I also cannot wait for the women. She's just like me. I love it. I hope Hogan shows up because he breaks his legs and back. True. Fucking true. Fuck, I can't think of any legends.
It's like I'm again trying to think of them that are not like that will die in the ring. Well, that's why I said Stone Cold. It'd be cool to see him make an appearance.
I mean, Dwayne might pop his head in. He's part of the board now. Triple H isn't allowed, which is fair.
Like obviously a reach. So far reaching that like I'm gonna dislocate my shoulder. But how fucking awesome would it be if Dave Bautista shows up?
Oh my god, Dave! Because like, if Dave doesn't go in the Hall of Fame this year, then we got problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
but
god,
like, what if
Dave's gonna show up at the Rumble?
Bautista, bitches?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about. I literally just put Dave, and I know what that means. I didn't even think
Meltzer.
about
No, I'm just
Batista.
kidding.
No, fuck that. Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
Yes,
Oh,
it
I
would.
hope Batista shows up. If Batista shows up, I owe you $1.
All right, I get $1.
I'll Venmo you $1 if Batista shows up at the Rumble on Saturday. Okay, so now that we have quite a bit of surprise picks,
Yeah, that would be fucking.
who do you think is winning? Like,
It's honest-
realistically.
No, yeah. Honestly, okay, maybe it's because again, and this isn't even like me being biased. Like it's between Cody Rhodes or CM Punk. But
Exactly.
I mentioned this already. I just don't think it would make sense. I know people brought up like, well, like Cody really trying to like that last ditch effort, doing it at the Chamber, winning the Chamber. But I feel like it wouldn't make sense to main event night 2 if you win the Chamber match. Like,
Well,
I think if you win the Rumble, you deserve the main event of night 2. You're not going to give the main event of the night 2 to the women. So I feel like the night, So I feel like night 2 is automatically secured for which of the men win the Rumble. That being said,
here's my catalyst to that before you go on. We've seen the Rumble winners not main event WrestleMania. And I don't remember what show I was watching. Whose podcast? Probably Matt's. Roman is the bigger story.
that is true.
If Cody,
so
say Cody doesn't win the Rumble and wins the Chamber, the bigger story going into Mania is
that is just me being picky though, because I just think if you win the Rumble, you deserve the main event, and I think
realistically,
the men's would main event night 2. So I feel like if like a Punk wins it, I don't think him and Rollins should main event night 2, and I don't think it will happen anyway. But maybe I should talk about it. I'll wait till we get to the next match. But
Jesus.
Okay.
Since 2019, a Rumble winner has been in the overall main event of WrestleMania.
Not the.
I can't think that far ahead. I can't think that far back.
Hold on, because 2019
was Becky.
Seth Rollins was the opener.
True.
And then 2020 was Drew McIntyre. That was in front of nobody. 2021 was.
Fuck, 121. Big E?
Was it? No.
Well, but
Roman Reigns. Who did Roman face in 2021?
Becky.
Oh, there we go. Edge.
Brock, Cody.
There you go. So that being said, I'm just also stubborn, man. I'm so fucking stubborn like that.
I like Jesus' answer. Whoever's name starts with a C. That's our answer.
Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes. That's the winner, folks.
Yeah.
No, Big
Our
Goon.
truth, bitches. Our truth is winning.
R-Truth and Big Goon, final 2.
Yes, or Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
I'm just kidding. But yeah,
I mean, I think it might be Phil.
I don't want to say Phil.
I don't want it either, but like it might be Phil.
Because look, I get the star power. Okay, I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna deny that he is one of the biggest names in wrestling. All right, I'm not gonna deny that. But do I think he deserves it? No. After all the shit he's talked about WWE, after being gone for I don't know how many years from the WWE, with all these wrestlers coming up and stuff, I don't think he fucking deserves it. So that's why I'm too stubborn. I don't want to say.
I understand.
I don't want to say. I'm gonna say Cody. Fuck it. I'll say Cody. Back to back winners. I feel like that'll also be a good finishing the story. I'm gonna say Cody.
We got potentially the final 2, so we got 1 and 1. All right, now the more important one. We're on to the women's room, folks.
Exactly.
This is the one that matters the most, and in my opinion, make it close the show. Let the men start, then do U.S. title, Roman, and then the women, because ladies. So the from the votes we got, Bailey was the most popular answer, which that's my pick too.
Yeah.
I also got a Jade Cargill being introduced and win. She's apparently like the top fourth person. I'm not saying this right, to like win odds wise.
Okay, I'm sorry, but no. I'm sorry, but no. Like,
I also see a Liv Morgan.
She just showed up. She just showed up, so I'm sorry, but no. Are we gonna do predictions first or surprises first?
We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do surprises first.
Okay.
There's one surprise that matters, and one only. Two technically, but one really.
Well, Jesus said it earlier, Jazz.
Oh, not Jazz, but Jazz does.
Oh, okay.
Let's light it up.
AJ Lee. She's been training. I've seen the videos.
I'm going to be a mess.
Yes, as am I. As am I. AJ, I've seen the videos. She's fucking training and she looks fucking jacked.
She's working for heels. Yeah, she looked really good. Jazz, of course. Victoria for Halloween.
Yes.
Victoria's not there.
Well, I guess it's only January, but they haven't announced like any Hall of Fame.
Not yet.
January. It's only January. I need to remember that.
Jesus, if you don't get your ass, she's working herself too hard anyways. I talked about this on Monday with Matt. She's been working too hard. I think she needs to slow down. I know she's trying to like get back to being healthy, but like I think she's going way too fast and is gonna come back too early and get hurt again. Opinion of someone with knee issues and doesn't want to see someone get hurt again.
Yeah, it's nothing personal.
Literally, I've explained that so many times. There's nothing against Ashley the person, not Charlotte. His contract
isn't until February. Yeah, I was like, it's until February, bruv.
I think Michelle McCool has to make an appearance again.
It was last year when she showed up from the crowd, right? Like she just jumped the freaking barricade in Uggs and joggers.
Sweatpants, yep.
That's how you do it. Oh god, I'm under a mask.
I love it. No, get out.
Trying to think. Other surprises. The women have more surprises than the men, I will say, which is good. I like that. When Melina showed up, that was fucking awesome. Oh.
The split off between Sasha.
I would love to see Maryse. That's just me being a fangirl. I love Miz and Maryse, so I would love to see Maryse showing up. Especially because again, they've done they've done Michelle McCool, they've done like Kelly.
Which Kelly last year?
I was gonna say, I think she's like, she gave birth to twins, bro. So maybe she's not.
I just saw a video and she looks phenomenal.
That is true, but we don't know. Well, I don't know how much training the women do before they're like a surprise entry in the match, but
yeah.
You know what? If Maryse can go and be in the ring after not really fully wrestling, like she wasn't even a full-time wrestler, and then she still had a fucking kid, and then 3 months later, or maybe even less, she still had a match at Hell in a Cell. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? It's possible.
Stacey Keebs, I'd be down. I'm gonna think NXT for a second, and then I'll go back to Legends and possible outside.
Roxanne Perez, did she show up last year? Did she?
She did show up last year. Yeah. Her and Zoe Stark and maybe one other person were from NXT. NXT had Zoe Stark had the longest run of anyone in NXT for the women last year.
Yeah.
Lash Legend would be awesome. I think she would definitely put some work in.
Tiffany Stratton would be cool.
Tiffy time is almost a given. I don't think Lyra, because she does have a match. But if Roxanne shows up, maybe Lyra.
Is there an NXT like pay-per-view kind of thing before the Rumble?
Not before, no. So Vengeance Day is not this weekend, but the following weekend. So the first weekend.
I know when they would do takeovers, it'd be like the Saturday before a Sunday pay-per-view.
Yeah, this one is just it's not like Stand and Deliver where it's gonna be the day of Mania.
Will we get Mickie James again? Like,
we might get Mickie, we might get Trinity.
Those two I think would be surprises for sure. More so Trinity. Nothing against Mickie, but she already had her surprise, so.
Yeah. Trying to think.
I was gonna say, because Jesus said Sasha, and here's the thing. I was kind of thinking about it, but everyone is so hell-bent on saying she's going to AEW, so I'm like, that would be a shocker, though, I will say.
It would be.
Like, look, I'm not the biggest Sasha Banks fan. Like, Mercedes Moné, like, I like her and stuff. Like, I know, because it's, like, something different. I just feel like her time in WWE, like, wasn't my favorite, you know?
Which is
a little indifferent. But her song, again, back to theme song, Slapping, I freaking loved her. Both her entrance music.
Mickey's Surprise was ruined, though, LOL. I don't even
Was it really?
remember. I honestly don't remember. I'm going to be honest, on the show. I don't remember.
I'm trying to think. Oh, never. I was gonna say like maybe the Bellas, but they really seem to have cut ties with WWE. They've talked.
Honestly,
they've talked. I was gonna say, but I was like, I forgot that they did in the first place. So I was like,
yeah. I think Lita and Trish, of course.
I feel like those are like classics that we've seen more.
We haven't seen Lita in a hot second. So
I think we haven't seen her since Trish turned on Becky. No.
Since right before then, yeah. She was one of the thousands. Oh, yeah, they announced, like, everybody in 2022. That's true. That's fair.
You're right. They did. They announced fucking everybody. Summer Rae was cool to see, and then, like, her and Natalya kind of went at it, which I love that. I'm like, bro, full circle moment, because...
I loved that shit. It was so funny. I can't... It's like, no one else really in NXT is, like, popping into mind.
Because, like, I'm thinking AJ Lee, so, like, maybe Caitlyn? Like, you know, I'm trying to think that era.
Caitlyn fucking tweeted or put on Instagram about gear being made. So a lot of people are speculating Caitlyn's coming
back. Bitch, you better show up, Caitlyn.
You really just reminded me. Thank you. I would love to see Athena. If Athena showed up working in the Ring of Honor shows, that would be insane.
Bro, Tony Khan, like, hates WWE more than he hates streaming services. Because
true, because I was originally going to say Deonna, but she signed with AEW. If she was still like in the thingy, like in limbo, yeah. Caitlyn's gear maker probably spoiled her own surprise. Oopsies, it happens. I mean, it'll still be like a surprise if she actually shows, because a lot of them could just be teasing stuff that doesn't actually happen.
Well, because like Sasha or Mercedes, she posted like a picture of all her WWE gear scattered all over like the room, her wigs and stuff. So I'm like, well, we don't know if she's showing up.
Exactly. Like, these women are teasing. Rightfully so.
Layla.
Oh my god, Lay Cool mom. Yeah.
There you go. Lay Cool. Yep. Jesus said it. Lay Cool.
Let's go.
I'm still trying to think from that era.
Our Divas era. Random Rick reviews, Triple R. But as far as current roster, I would like to see Bayley win, since that is all she's... Yes. Bayley is 100% my pick.
Yeah, she's my pick too, but we'll get to that.
I mean, we don't even have to talk about that part anymore. It's gotta be Bayley.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Bayley, we got problems.
Bayley needs a WrestleMania moment, like, hard, like, please. Like,
she's never had a singles match at Mania.
And she's like...
She's the only one of the 4 horsewomen to not get a singles match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's insane. Like,
which is kind of low-key fucked, by the way.
Well, yeah, especially because like she's fucking talented as hell, you know.
She is.
I hope she wins the title. Sorry, Katie, but I kind of hope she. Well, it makes more sense.
No, it's gonna be her EO.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, it makes more sense for her and EO, but I'm just saying, like, it would also be cool for her to be the one to finally dethrone Rhea Ripley.
I mean, Bayley and Rhea would be hell of a fucking match regardless.
But yeah, it's gonna be EO. But it's alright. It's alright. That'll still be one hell of a match.
Exactly. I'm trying to think if there's any other women that I can think of that might show up.
Like, not on the roster, right?
Yeah, like, not on the roster. Like, either a legend, someone we haven't seen in a hot minute, possibly, like, a TNA type thing, because they kind of have a relationship somewhat. I really can't even, like, think of who's in TNA anymore. Besides Trinity. Jordan Grace, probably not. Okay, so TNA's out. Legends. Divas, specifically.
I'm trying to think of the divas, like,
I already said Victoria, because I love her. Pieces.
Said Caitlyn, we said Maurice.
We said Caitlyn, Maurice, AJ.
Alicia Fox, maybe?
She might. I mean, she has before. It's
Yeah, that's
possible.
what I was gonna say.
Hell would freeze over if Gail Kim showed up, and I kind of be okay with that.
But here's the thing: if there's anything Phil has taught us, is that anything's fucking possible. Like,
true. Jacqueline would also be phenomenal if she shows up. Fuck, now I really want Gail Kim to show up. Really, because I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but like it'd be so cool if she did. Especially because all the shit she went through in that fucking
you
film.
think because I should have probably mentioned this because of in the men's match, but do you think because of this whole like Endeavor TKO thing that UFC people might show up? I don't know on UFC, but like
men off the top of my head, I couldn't think of anyone from UFC showing up. Women, possibly Holly Holm, because I think she's talked about WWE before. If it's not her, it's somebody else, but I can't remember who.
Amanda Nunes, maybe? I think Amanda Nunes is
Oh,
retired.
it is Nunes. It is Nunes. Yes.
I think she's retired, but again, I don't know shit like this. I don't know MMA.
So, I mean, it's at this point, you never fucking know.
That's why I just kind of thought about it. I'm like,
that would be interesting. Men, the only person I could think of off the top of my head, but he doesn't even really fight anymore, is McGregor.
No, I think
and he's not going to show up. No. He's like, I think he's coming. He either came back for a fight or is coming back for a fight.
I will say though, like, look, let's say by some miracle McGregor shows up. I need
me. What world we live in,
bro. Phil has taught us that anything's possible, right? Phil has said your dreams can come true. Okay. But Phil is the weirdest, wackest kind of make a wish. All right, like
this is the weirdest fucking genie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. But anyways, like if McGregor shows up, I need me like some seeds planted for McGregor versus Sheamus at WrestleMania. All right, like give the Fighting Irish like.
Irish versus the Irish.
Yes.
Sheamus is probably going to come back. He's been gone for quite some time. Sheamus is probably going to come back for the men's. I know we're jumping back and forth here, but
I know I'm like not for the women's.
Not for Sheamus shows up for the women.
I won't lie, but like, how cool would it be if one of the ladies took the freaking bro kick like a champ? You know, like
honestly, it would probably be Nia. She's taken the most abuse out of all the women.
That is true.
She took 3 finishers.
But like, come on. That'd be still be fucking cool. I mean, okay, like maybe it's just because like like Cedric Alexander and Candice LeRae's match, like
oh my god, yeah,
and intergender wrestling. That's why I'm like, you know what, Sheamus can bro kick one of the ladies. They'll be fine.
Yeah, just have
Drew just show up and Claymore someone.
Bro, I would love that shit.
I'll take a bro kick. Sheamus, hit me. I won't press charges.
She's not even in the Rumble. Just have Randy come out, hit an RKO on Rhea, and then just leave. Slither out. Because guys, let's be honest, she deserves one. And that's coming from me.
I'm just saying, I think it's like, this sounds so bad, but I mean this in the best way. Because again, with wrestling, the moves are, strategically done so you don't actually get hurt. Spoiler. Yeah. So, like, when Becky Lynch took the End of Days, when Nia Jax took the RKO, when, like, when the ladies take one of the moves from the men and the way they fucking sell it, dude, like, I live for it. Yes, I love it. So that's why I'm like, yeah, let Sheamus come in the women's rap. Bro kick someone.
Bro, honestly, I would be so okay with it, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, come on, they're all friends.
Do it, though, because they hate us.
I know. Or like, Punk, go give a GTS to someone. That's the only time, like, I will be like, oh, yeah, you go, Punk. Like, if he goes and gives a GTS. Like,
let Michelle McCool do her version. I don't remember what she called.
The Faith Breaker on AJ. Come on.
There you go. I couldn't remember what it was called. But yeah, have her do it on AJ. Just for funsies.
Yeah, exactly. Because why the fuck not?
Anyone who has the same finisher for the men and the women have to do it on each other.
I think, like, this is kind of a side tangent, but during the Boneyard match, I thought Michelle would have shown up and done the Faith Breaker, but she didn't.
Oh my god, she should have.
Yeah.
I could see R-Truth X-O
and
Carmella. Oh, that would make me so happy. Okay, so like they're still very much like postpartum, but Bliss or Carmella could technically show up.
You never know. Again, Maria showed us that you can show up for a match. Like
the babies are still very, very young and very, very small. It's possible because they both look fucking great.
I know, right? And again, with the Rumble, you don't. It's really like, especially if you're like in the middle, you can just go in there for like a good few minutes and like just tussle for a bit, And a lot of the Rumble I think the Rumble's probably one of the most protected matches for the wrestlers because a lot of the times you're just holding onto the ropes or you're laying down trying not to get eliminated.
You're waiting for your spot, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like I think it's protected. So I think it's more like if you really want these women to at least show up for like a surprise.
Yeah.
Right.
No, for
but it would be, but like, back to the intergender, wrestling part, it works both ways. Like when Nikki Bella freaking took Tyler Breeze and freaking on her freaking shoulders, that was awesome. So like shit like that. So if R-Truth comes out in the women's Rumble, it'd be cool if like someone like, obviously one of the heels because R-Truth is, like such a beloved guy, as he should be. Yeah. But like one of the heels, like just like completely like does like their finishing move on him,
Oh, it would. See, now I really want Tyler Breeze to show up. Damn it. He can. He's technically
Breezango come back. The Fashion Files were hilarious.
Dango is technically signed with TNA, but we've seen people with TNA contracts show up in the Rumble before.
And those fuckers need to throw tickets at people. Wearing jorts in the year 2017. That's another ticket.
Oh my god. Everything they did. Yes. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 5, what is your excitement for the Royal Rumble? 1 being 5 being let's go.
It's always a 5. Like I don't even care. Like again, even if Punk is winning, I'm still fucking excited because I love the Royal Rumble match. Like even though we know who's fucking winning, it's still a good time to see. Same with Money in the Bank. Those two are my all-time favorite pay-per-views because they have a concept. Yep. And again, they're just super exciting. Money in the Bank, I feel like is a little less predictable because like there's so many scenarios you can go, especially because it's like not a set time when this person will possibly get a championship.
Yeah.
But the Rumble is a little different. But yeah, I love the Royal Rumble. I love the surprises. That's mostly why. Because yes, we kind of know who's going to win. We know it's either Phil or Cody, and we know it's Bayley. But the surprises are always awesome. Like when Edge fucking came back, bro.
Yeah.
I still watch that video.
What a day that fucking was for society.
Just watching the video. I love to go back and watch the video for the pop, bro. Like you just hear, you think you know me, and everyone fucking loses their goddamn mind.
Dude, I got chills thinking about it.
Yeah, like when AJ debuted, that was fucking awesome. Like holy.
Still mad they fucked up the camera for that.
I think if you go back and watch it, it's still fucked up. Like they don't even like at least edit it, bro. I know you got different angles.
Kevin Dunn, I know you got different angles.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn, like I know you gone now, bro, but you weren't gone then.
This is his fault.
Yeah. Whoops. I hope AJ gets. I hope so too. Which is why Cody needs to finish the story because it,
Jesus said I was there for Edge. My arm went numb once. I was starting to settle.
It was. Oh my god! Like.
Yeah.
So I need to go to a Royal Rumble pay-per-view because I want to live for one of those moments. Like how fucking cool and it was in Houston when Edge came back. It was in Houston, bro. Like
that's the only one out of the big 5 I still need to go to.
Bro, I haven't gone to shit. I've gone to Mania. Yeah, one Mania. You've been to SummerSlam, you've been to Mania, you're gonna go to Mania again, you've been to Money in the Bank.
I've been to Survivor Series, which I always forget about because I was there, but like I don't remember really it much.
Yeah, I've been to one WWE pay-per-view and one AEW pay-per-view. I've been to one AEW televised event and I've been to 0 WWE.
I've never been to. I haven't gone to a single AEW pay-per-view event though, so you got me beat on that.
All right, I finally win at fucking something.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Going back to our roots here. Doing some Rumble predictions and stuff. This was fun, excluding all the shit we talk about in the beginning. Because
I was like, that part was not fun. That was not fun.
That part was not fun.
Predictions are fun. We love predicting.
We love predicting. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with us. Sven, tell people where they can find you, what you're working on. All that stuff.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at y2garcia_. If there's no underscore, it's not me. I did have an unboxing video, but I don't know what the fuck happened when I exported the video files from StreamYard to this, or when it went from like, I don't know what it was. Something fucking happened, and my video is pretty much like a good portion of it is unusable. So I don't think the video is gonna happen. But which is a little upsetting. Oh, well, very upsetting because again, I had filmed it. It was like 11 p.m. when I filmed it, so like I really wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
Katie and I talked about a few things that I could do if I do go through with it. It might be sometime next week when I film, at least. But something else I do, which I do feel bad because I have more stuff done for PWL than Sheely Showcase. It just maybe it's because it is local, so it's like a little like easier to incorporate into my schedule. I don't know what it is, but I have my first. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I have my first down. I've been posting about it on my story. My first like sit down interview. It's like kind of like the interviews if you follow Pro Wrestling Legacy. It's the ones that you do. But I have a sit down one. It's a little longer and is a little more in depth. And I freaking loved how it turned out. So that I think is gonna come out on Saturday? Question mark?
Nice.
This week though, like within the next few days. So if it would mean a lot to me if you all went and watched it. I've mentioned him before. One of the top guys on PWL. His name's Cosmo Orion, and couldn't have picked a better person to do this like little project with, because I want to kind of make it an ongoing thing. And he's just so quick thinking on his feet, and it just turned out so well. So and of course on Instagram I will post when it is up. But yeah, just be on the lookout for that. That is something I do have worked on and completed and all that good stuff.
So there you go. So everyone do that.
Please.
Thanks. Thank you. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieWrestling13. Link dream about to get all things Sheely Showcase. Twitch.tv/Sheely Showcase. Hold on. I forgot. There we go. There, if you're watching on the screen, you can go there. Just follow, subscribe, do the things. YouTube.com/Sheely Showcase. Subscribe, like, comment, do the things. You can watch the VODs after the fact if you missed the live. The patreon.com/Sheely Showcase, where you'll get exclusive content. Eventually, an unboxing video of some shape or form. Not this week or this box, but another box, perhaps.
A box.
Well, so you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link.
You can just if you go to the banners, you can just like copy and paste them.
Oh, I know. I'm just getting the links. Or what?
Okay. Yeah, like if you go into like the banners on the side and hit like the little edit button, you can just like copy and paste the.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just telling me to do that. I'm like, wait, Katie, I don't have the link yet.
I'm just telling you how to do it.
Like my dumbass is like, Katie, it's not. I don't have it yet. All right. Here's. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, so I can start putting them as like. How do I hold on? Because this is the link, but is there any way I can like label it or no?
What are you trying to label?
Like first the YouTube channel, and then let me see if hold on.
Okay, so while Savannah does that,
yes, sorry guys.
Inside the Mind of my interview series is officially back. It came back on Tuesday, and I did the interview with Adam Bernard, one of the nicest people in the entire fucking world. He was a gem. He has his own podcast and is a part of the Mind of the Meanie, like the Blue Meanie, if you guys remember him. He's a podcast, and Adam's a part of that. We had a great conversation about a bunch of different stuff. So highly recommend if you guys want to hear a good conversation and just watch us laugh about a bunch of different things and then get a little serious here and there. Go check that out. It's the latest Inside the Mind of on the channel. Are you struggling, my dear?
I'm trying to get the Instagram now, but I got the YouTube one.
I was gonna say if you just did like the link tree.
Like, what do you mean the link tree? Like
Here, hold on, let me do it.
All right, well, guys, here I have the banner. Is it all right if I put it up, Katie? This is for the YouTube. YouTube.com/pro Pro Wrestling. I hope I spelled wrestling right. I think I did. Yeah, Legacy, Texas. It should be up by Saturday. That's what I was told. It is going to be directly to YouTube. We'll have like little clips to get people to go watch it on YouTube, but there'll be little clips on Instagram, which is why I wanted to show the Instagram, because that's where my other interviews are mostly on. So,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll make you a little thing.
Yeah, but until then, I'll just put the link right there. Yeah. I don't know if you can copy and paste it. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna quote what's his name? Was it Marshawn Lynch? I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Jesus. Yeah. So I mean, if you just go to you can always just go to Savannah's Instagram and
that's true. You should just
find
follow me on
everything.
Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, let me get there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, because I have the power.
You do have the power, yes. Thank you guys again so much for watching, hanging out with us. Next week, it's gonna be a little more heavy because we're gonna talk about the lawsuit more in depth a little bit, and then Rumble aftermath.
I was gonna say, I was like, spoilers. I'm pretty sure all our picks will be from the Rumble, but as it should be, because it's
more than likely the Rumble.
Yeah.
So thank you guys again so much. Greatly appreciate y'all. Until next time. Bye-bye.